Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the TheCoinRepublic podcast. My name is Shor Bacharya. Gamify is a keyword that a lot of people have been talking about. It's another buzzword, isn't it? A lot of people are talking about metaverse, a lot of niches, sub niches within different metaverses. You have these characters and all of that. I know things are getting so complicated. But here at TheCoinRepublic, we're here to simplify it all. Just a few months ago, we got in touch with these phenomenal group of people who are doing something cool on the metaverse niche. They're called Homiewars. They got these special characters they want to talk about. To talk about this topic, I have Madam Melanie, the strategic advisor to Homiewars. Welcome, Croissant, aka Melanie, to the screen.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
It's an honor. I think back at when did we first meet about the project? 4 or 5 months ago. You were still developing the project. Walk me through the entire journey. How did this come up in your mind, and what was the progression like? Why did you come up with this idea?
So this project was actually started by a group of young professionals in Spain. Over a year ago now. They've been building this out. They work together in real life, and they just had a passion for this. They wanted to build their own game, something, for blockchain technology integration. And this is where they went. You can tell by the game how fun it is, and it's colorful, it's bouncy, it's playful, and that's all that they wanted to do. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to build something that was their own. It was a passion project. So they've been building for over a year now, and they reached out to myself and my business partner about 8 months ago, and we joined the team of strategic advisors. We have the blockchain knowledge side of things, so we came on to help them with that side of things. And just recently, the new version, the updated version of the product was ready to go. So we decided to go ahead and launch on the bear, even in the bear market, get this out there, push it to the world, and it's going really, really well.
Battle Metaverse. Could you explain us the niche? I mean, a lot of people think of it like Dungeons and Dragons, maybe Battleground, PUBG, Free Fire, these kinds of games. How would you define this? How would you define this genre?
So a lot of people compare Homiewars to Fall Guys or Stumble Guys. It's very much, there's these cute, pudgy characters, and you run through obstacles, very much similar to the Wipeout television show, where you have to, run across balance beams and, navigate around swinging objects, that type of thing. So it's a battle obstacle course, but you're playing against your fellow homie. So as your characters run through the first qualifiers will progress to the next level, and you level up throughout the battle.
Cool. You came up with your token of late, and I think it's currently available on Binance as well. You're on Binance chain exclusively, is that correct?
Right now, we are on Binance Smart Chain, yes, and it is available to purchase through PancakeSwap or Binance affiliate DEXs.
Mm-hmm. So walk us through the process. I mean, sparing the technicalities of it all the people who want to start their DAOs or start their own metaverse project, they struggle selecting the chain they want to be on. And how did you decide it's going to be? Binance is one of the biggest names, of course, but still, what was the process like? What were the challenges you faced in the process for the budding entrepreneurs in your niche? Yeah. Your future competitors, of course.
Oh, no, that's fine. Right now, we love helping everyone to lift up and build, and that's why we picked Binance. Very little known fact, BNB actually stands for build and build. It is the chain of builders. And we see this happen again and again, where people are coming out with new projects, and not all of them make it, or maybe not all of them, are within the GameFi niche or whatever. Everybody's just kind of trying things. And that's what is something really special about the Binance ecosystem, is that it's a place where people just know, like, you go here, you build, you're going to be on a very, very low gas chain, a chain that is extremely well functioning. It's trustworthy. It's, as you said, one of the top. So that's just a great reason to pick it. So it's the ecosystem of builders. There are some amazing additional ecosystems that are building right now. We've spoken with many of them, and great builders all around the space for sure. But Binance, Anthony and I had a little bit of history here ourselves. So we, this was sort of our own home base, I guess, if you would say, that we were the most familiar with. But just through that, we know that this is, this is a place where people can come and build, and you're with one of the top, you're with the best.
Let's talk about problem solving. Web3, a lot of people, talk about utility. One of the biggest problems to Web3 scaling is mass adoption. So how would you guys cater to that problem?
So that is one of my favorite arguments for GameFi. There are currently 3 billion gamers worldwide. And what we can see with blockchain technology with the gaming sector is that there's just so many ways that this technology can work on the back end. I mean, it doesn't have to be, out in the face of people, just behind the scenes, allowing people to own their assets, allowing people to have an actual currency that you can use as a in-game token or on and off board game token. Different ways that we can do this, provably fair mechanics for those that, have their mechanics built on the blockchain. So many different ways that blockchain technology can improve gaming. And I truly believe that this is the future of gaming. And in the future, that's just how it's going to be run. It's not going to be a question of, is this, with the web HTML, is it JavaScript? It's just another technology that's being added onto it and improving it. And so with Homiewars, this is an excellent example of just, it's a fun game. It's doing everything right. It's a fun game. It's a place you want to just go and hang out and experience and, be a part of the world. But there's also that blockchain layer to it that,
Exactly.
You can sell your asset. You can, earn rewards in the game, like different things that, we're doing to just make it even more fun.
So one of the utilities you talked about, again, a lot of people are questioning if it is legit or not. You're taxing. You have this feature. You made it tax-free completely. Is that correct?
Yes. The token, when it originally launched, we had a 2% tax. Well, actually, it started with 8%. We went down to 2%. For the pre-sale, and then we launched with 2% tax, and from there we've completely removed the tax. This is a legitimate business. If we had to rely solely on token taxes as our business model, I don't think that would really make us quite as sustainable. What we have building out is just really, really well done. It's a complete business model that doesn't have to, focus on the investors and extracting money from them. We can just all, be together and have, a really well functioning economy by pulling in different business elements. And so we didn't need the token taxes. And then of course, we want to be, the top game on the blockchain. So in order to do that, we need to be looking towards centralized exchanges, which of course, listing on those requires no tax on your token. So we always had it in our heads that we knew we would be reducing the taxes. So now that we have a great runway from our pre-sale and early launch, we were able to go ahead and make it a zero tax token. And we're really happy about that.
So the NFT minting is in process at the moment. People can access it right now. What stages are they right now?
Yes, we have dropped our season 1 collection. There are 30 homies in that collection, and they are minting now on rareboard.com. And yeah, they're in-game skins. That was our first game update after launch. Actually, we're really proud of it. You can now play with your NFT in the game. And right now we just had another game update, and they're all free to play right now as celebrations. So you can go in and just go to homiewars.com, free to play game. You just hop right in the world, choose your character, and you're good to go. So you can go and try out all of them. They have different skill sets. I should note that about the NFT collection. It's a very special collection. Not only are they in-game skins, they each have a skill set of speed, jump, and recovery. This is a game, right?
Exactly.
You need to have some
speed,
skills.
jump, and recovery. So all these features within these characters, how how do they play in the immersiveness of the game, the overall game? Like, so you can collect a particular character, you have a set of a skill set attributed to it, and do you trade it on the metaverse? Is that something? Let me simplify the question. All right, how do people earn through this?
Okay, so with the NFTs, they are going to become dynamic with trainable skills. So there's ones, it's 30 different NFT skins. So there's bears and there's cats and there's raccoons and puppies, and then there's characters that are very nostalgic. So Homie Ninja is a turtle with a little ninja thing on him, and that type of thing, that characters that you would recognize and love from your childhood. So you're going to identify with different ones, but the skills side of things is really important. So those are going to become trainable in the gym. And you're right, they are tradable as well. They are NFT assets. So anyone that holds this asset is able to sell it at any time. That's, part of the beauty of blockchain technology, right? Being able to sell your in-game assets. So for earning, though, of course, it's a game. It's a battle metaverse. So you got to win. This is a skill-based game. So having different skill sets with your NFTs may give you an advantage or not within a battle. So you need to find right now a homie that has a certain skill set that can give you a boost. Or once they become trainable, you just train in the gym, and then you can have the skin that you maybe most identify with or most want to play at that time. I know we all switch our characters here and there, but and train it to have better jump or whatever it is that you need. Or if you fall a lot, you need higher recovery rate.
Follow-up question to that. You just, well, I'm probably not going to have a six-pack abs in a while, but can I have my character have a six-pack abs, one of my homies, through the gym? How does the gym work? Because last time I made my character go to a gym was back in when I played GTA San Andreas. Do you remember that? There was a little gym, and the character went there. They went to the gym, and after they got out of the gym, there were always like 10 policemen on standoff for some reason.
That's funny. No, I think I was too busy stealing cars in GTA. I don't remember the gym.
Likewise.
But yeah. So actually, all of our characters are pudgy. They have these bellies. They're bigger characters, and which is just so fun. We did that on purpose. They run around and
there's mass adoption, right?
Yeah. And you see them, and it's not about having that six-pack. It is literally the opposite. You see their little bellies jiggling as they're running through the world, and it's just so cute. It's part of that fun, that playful side of things. But when you go to the gym, it's very similar to a battle room. Actually, it is almost identical to a battle room, but you're playing by yourself. So you don't have the homie running next to you, but you get to run through the levels, try them out, fall, fail, get better, improve your skills. We have one homie, I think he just did 56 battle streak of winning. He has practiced so much, and he is excellent now. He wins at most of our game nights, but someone actually just dethroned him and won for the first time ever. So practicing is, the game is very easy to play, but hard to master, right? So, or easy to learn, hard to master. So training, you just go to the gym, and then you get to understand the physics of the world, the physics of the character, how to optimize it. Where is just the right moment to jump to get through this obstacle, that type of thing.
Cool. All right. Because there are so many, last year was a little chaotic for the play to earn scene, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
The bull run in itself, the crypto winner, and people, one of the last things people worried about were gamify. People were worried about their savings in crypto, and all that. People are crying. So tell us your experience with the bull run. You made through it through the bull run. Now things are a little optimistic. Bitcoin, but people are calling it a bull run as well. Bull trap as well. So what are your thoughts on that? And do you think that these NFT oriented gamify projects are bear and bull proof for any reason?
Absolutely. So a really interesting question. Homies just launched on the blockchain right now at the bottom of the bear market. But so even though we've been building on the back end and developing, that token actually, that didn't launch during the bull market. But as an advisor myself with other clients, I have seen the firsthand effects of the bull market, and man, that is a rush, right? Wish Homies was in a bull market right now, because this project would fly. But that's the point of building in a bear market. We're positioning ourselves to be ready for the bull. So even if this is a bull trap, we needed to launch this, and that's the stage we were at. And we're a legitimate business, and we're moving forward with that. We're taking the world by storm, bear or bull. We're putting it out there, and people are responding. Over Christmas, everything was quiet. The entire market was tanking, and we became the #1 top cryptocurrency in the world, CMC. Everybody was buying Homiecoin because they see what we're building and what we're doing. And people are gravitating towards projects like this right now that are, quality. They've been building for so long, waiting for just the right moment is beneficial, but sometimes you just got to go for it. And so that's what Homies is doing.
I got a great marketing line for you. I got a great marketing line for you. Do use it and give me credit, all right? Bear or bull, everybody got a homie.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that. Look at that. So journalistic of me. so I got to ask you this. There are so many people who are distracted by so many projects in this niche. You're not the only player over there. As you mentioned yourself, a lot of people are comparing your game with other games of similar sort. They also are going to other play to earn games and all of that. How would you say your project is more immersive? So much so, if a newcomer wants to become a part of your community, what should attract them?
Great question. So you hit the buzzword, community. I was going to say, of course, with our project, we have that benefit of having been, developing for over a year now. So the project itself, the product, when you go to the metaverse world, it's beautiful. It's exquisite. There's multiple places to go. There's a disco, a museum, a soccer arena, battle rooms, gym, obstacles all throughout the world. Really great project itself, fun to play, all that you want in a gaming project, right? But you hit a buzzword there, which is community. And what we have found with Homiewars, I mean, this community is just top notch. We had one homie, we've become like a little bit of a family, and we love when new people come in and we welcome them right in, and they join up. And the homies, though, are just each so special. Everybody's just, saying good morning to each other and that kind of thing. But one in particular that I like to cite is his name's Dave. And he goes back to work, first day back at work in January. And I guess he does metal work. And he posts a picture at the end of the day of this homie statue that he made out of its, screws and bolts, and just very, very creative. And he made this thing, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible, right? Like you don't see people going out and spending. I mean, this must have taken him hours and hours to make, passion. And that is what is special about our community. And since then, I guess he also does woodworking. He made another one out of wood. Just very, very creative. We have one guy in our community, just some guy. He does these. He's Homie Panda is his NFT, and he loves that one. And he does Panda Wisdom, and he posts GIFs without images, memes in the community that, Homie Panda says homies are family, that kind of thing. And it's that type of fun community where it's just a good place to be. It's very similar to Homieverse. You jump in and it immediately is just heartwarming and happy and playful. And the community, though, is really making the project even more special than it already was.
Cool. So where is your community mostly active at? Is it Discord, Clubhouse, Twitter Space? Where could people find you guys and talk to you, basically?
Yeah. So for the longest time, we're building solely on Telegram. So that is our largest community right now. Okay. However, we've recently launched a Discord. We know that most gaming projects are on Discord. Yeah. And it's, very organized, very nice way to interact with the different information there. So we do have a Discord, and we've been growing that one slowly as well. So either community is fine, whichever platform you're most comfortable with. We do have something available for you there. And then we're also on Twitter, of course. Follow us on Twitter. Play Homiewars on all of our social accounts. We're doing Instagram, putting up stories and posts, and of course Twitter Spaces. We have game nights every weekend. And actually, about the community, one thing that's really special is we also try to do daily AMAs, if not twice daily AMAs, just for a way for the team to connect with the community.
Where do you do the AMAs? On Twitter?
We go back and forth between Telegram and Discord.
Telegram and Twitter. Yeah. Oh, Discord. Okay.
And maybe one at the start of the day on Telegram, one at the end of the day on Discord, or we'll let people know where exactly it's going to be, and just kind of hop back and forth between both, so there's something for everybody. Trying to cover different time zones. They are recorded, so if someone misses them, they can come back in, and we're hoping to start posting those to YouTube soon, expanding and going from there. But yeah,
I don't know, what are your thoughts on social audio, like Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces in particular? It's because I think I'm a little inclined towards Clubhouse, like personally, because I think we're one of the most active registered crypto news organization on that platform. We're the only guys. Twitter Spaces, of course, every other competitor of ours is present over there. But one of the things I really noticed, and Clubhouse, you guys should sponsor these things, but I'm a community, so it's an ever growing community. Like, a lot of people will stumble upon your stuff, give you opinion, give you feedbacks. So what are your thoughts on that? It's not enclosed though, like Telegram. It's a little enclosed. Discord, you have to build it, for quite a while. So what are your thoughts on social audio?
So social audio, I think, is an excellent means of communication with a community. Just as we're here today, this is a video, visual as well. Being able to hear someone's voice and the passion behind it, you get a different sense of a project. So I absolutely am all for audio content, which is that's part of why we do the voice AMAs every day in the community. It's really important to be able to connect with people, on that level. So in terms of platforms, I am not particularly as into Clubhouse. I've been there. I've seen it a few times. I think it has some great elements. I love that you can, GIF react when you're in there. Yeah, there's a lot of really good benefits to Clubhouse. As you mentioned, Twitter is the big one. So a lot of competition, but when you can get onto the biggest places, which my partner and I are public speakers in the space. We're very often on all of the largest Twitter spaces regarding GameFi in particular. So it's a great platform too. I mean, there's a lot of people there, so there's a big audience, right? So it's also nice to have that community aspect to it, where we've even been on Twitter Spaces, and then Elon Musk hops in and he's on the panel, and when you have that kind of community, which the entire crypto community, the NFT community, I mean, we are very much a niche, and growing, and adoption is coming, as you mentioned, but having that community aspect, I think, is really important. So yeah, I love that, what you were saying about people coming in and reacting later on Clubhouse. That's certainly a benefit. So different benefits for different platforms, but regardless of where you are, the audio content, I think, is absolutely very important.
Cool. You mentioned community. I think one of the biggest reflections of your community is the people who work with you, right? Your community leaders / your collaborator. How do you put it that way? Your team members, correct? Who helped you build this project from the scratch. Describe them. Like, who's who of this project. If people want to dox you guys, I don't want to stop you. I'm not, but if people want to, okay.
Yeah, no, our team is completely doxed, KYC'd. Our faces are on the website, and we've been KYC verified with several platforms as well, to have that level of security. Important for investors, and that's just something that our team, we're comfortable with. We're business professionals, and we're not here to hide anything. So very transparent. In terms of how the team works, so the founders are from Spain. So their native language, of course, is Spanish. Our developer just awesome guy, really funny. He speaks very well in text, but when you go, for the audio content, he's not as proficient in English on that side of things. So he, and also our the other founder, David. David does an excellent job speaking. You will often see him hop on to video or audio things as well. But they really preferred to have myself and Anthony. We are public speakers in the space. We speak very well. So they prefer to have us be sort of the speakers for them for right now, as they're still building and all that. So when it comes to sort of the face of things, you will often see Anthony and myself. We lead the daily AMAs in the community, that type of thing, to ease some of the pressure on them for the language barrier. But in general, that's sort of the main people that you're going to see there. We have a massive team supporting us on the back end now. So there's the team from Spain, 25 young professionals, just our builders. I mean, we have graphic designers, we have the developers, just amazing team that has made this happen. So, most of them are busy working, but when it comes to, what you really see, those are the 4 people you will mainly see in the chat, engaging with people.
Okay. And in terms of your up and coming projects or updates, if I may put it, what do you have in the near future and what do you have in the long run?
Okay. Great question. Oh, we have so much to build and so much that we're excited for. You asked earlier about earning. We just released a game update on Monday this week that now lets you have your own profile with leveling and different, better game interface. But the leveling is very important, and also the leaderboard, because that will allow us to start doing tournaments with the leaderboard. And with the leveling, we can start having people earn rewards. So every time you hop into a battle, you earn 20 experience points. And as you rank up with experience, you're going to be eligible for different rewards. So one of the next game updates that we're looking towards, though, is integration of the token. We just announced yesterday a partnership with Zonimus. They are allowing us to use Homiecoin to buy gift cards. So we're going to be putting that into the metaverse. Of course, with the earning side of things, we need to integrate the token to the battle rooms so that you will have the PvP battles for earning there. A lot of different ways that we need to integrate within the metaverse, but that is a top priority to allow people to earn and start utilizing the token utility. Beyond that, we also, on the game side of things, are moving very quickly towards our mobile development. So the recent update on Monday also included a new game engine, which is compatible with mobile and will allow us to very soon also launch the game onto mobile, have that interoperability between desktop and mobile devices open up to, homies out there that maybe don't have access to a computer. And so we're looking forward to that. So that's the early stage of development. And then from there, we're also just, bringing it out to the world. So as all of these developments, become a part of, the project, we can do the tournaments. We can bring it to different communities, gaming communities, and start onboarding people from Web2. That's one of our top goals.
Cool. And could you put a number on it? As in how much of potential earning we're looking at per average user?
I didn't catch that. For some reason, my I don't know if it's me or you, but I have a bad connection now. It seems.
I think you have bad connection. But let me rephrase the question a bit. If you can hear me, okay. So per average,
yes, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, per average user, how much earning could they do if they spend time in your platform?
That would be unlimited, right? So especially once we integrate the token, any battle will be available as a PvP battle. So you can go in and, if you have the skills, if you're able to win, you can earn. that's sort of the goal there. And then in addition, of course, we're adding with the experience points, just different ways to reward players within the game as well. So our guys, since the update, our homies are already going in and they're like, I want to grind that XP. I want to level up. I just, I want to be the top homie on the leaderboard. I mean, that's always a side of things as well. We're a gaming project and it's just fun to have that challenge and those bragging rights, right? So, but the earning side of things, yeah, it's unlimited. It's skill-based. If you have the skills to win, go ahead and win.
Cool. One last question before I go ahead and show the people what we're gonna experience practically with your platform, with your trailer, of course. Give me 5 reasons, and then this is a rapid fire. Okay, 5 reasons why gamified is gonna be a game changer in Web3 in the up and coming years.
Great question. Okay, so obviously the big ones, that everyone is citing is, of course, ownership, ability to earn currency, and provably fair game mechanics, but also that decentralization is very, very important as well. And fifth one, top one, that's a tough one. For me personally, I say this often, it's that world coming together. So one of the things that you see in Web2 games is it's difficult to play with players all around the world sometimes, that, the different servers and different side of things. And then having that functionality between them of, being able to sell in a marketplace in the US versus, other locations. So differently from decentralization, I would say almost the community of Web3 having that worldwide element to it.
The worldwide element to it. I think fair enough. I think you got me interested enough to be a part of it. Unjournalistically, this very unjournalistic. I have to be serious right now, but how can I say I'm a homie, guys? I'm a homie, and so could you be. You could also be a homie. I'll tell you how to do that after I show you this trailer. From the beginning. These are the features you're talking about. Jump, run, and all. You can train them. Cool. So cool. So what are you waiting for, homies? Go ahead to Homiewars, connect with them on Telegram, on Twitter, and become their homies. That is a cool name. I see what you did there. Homie. Any parting words before you, bid adieu to the viewers?
Yeah. Following up on your last question, that's all I could think about during that trailer is just, gosh, there's so much with blockchain technology. I don't know if those are the top 5 for someone else, but those are 5 that I'm really excited about. But yeah, if you're not into blockchain technology, just explore it. There's so many different ways that blockchain can add on to, current gaming. And my personal favorite part is the way it's challenging the, current gaming ecosystem, right? So dive in, learn more, run to the back of the Homiewars, see the billboards there, see the different things that we're putting together with tournaments, and pay attention to what's happening here, because there are a lot of elements we didn't even touch on today that are just, there's just so much, right? Like, there's so much to cover. But when you have the world of possibilities that blockchain opens up, man, it just can make something really amazing. And that's what Homies comes down to. It's something really, really special that I am so grateful to be a part of. And thank you for having us here to share it with you today, and your audience.
No worries. Absolutely. All your links are going to be down below on the description. Your socials are also going to be down in the descriptions so anyone who wants to be a part of their community, first check them out. And then, of course, if you have any further questions, go ahead and ask Croissant. By the way, I didn't ask, what's the secret behind this Web3 pseudonym?
It is a moon-shaped pastry. I just, that's
you just love croissants, don't you?
Yeah, I love croissants. I do love croissants, actually. I eat them often. But yeah, I just, part of that Web3 culture is, to have your profile picture, to have your Web3 me name. And I went for the moon because I think blockchain technology is
I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
Very, very intelligent of you. So give it up for Croissant to the Moon. Homiewars available on the description down below. Check them out. Much love to you guys. May you guys grow like nobody else. And I don't know if I could bet on GameFi as a whole, but it was an interesting discussion. And I really hope that you guys set a great example for the industry ahead.
Thank you. Pleasure to speak with you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.